Yo-ho, we're back on Smells Like 90's Rock. We're now down to Hot Toddy and DJ P.O.R.C because Sheila was tired. So
I'm tired too.
She went home. He was like, I'm tired too. I think I might. Like, no, you're not going to bail on me. We only have one regular break left, and then, of course, we have the goodbye break coming up at the end of the show.
Ugh.
We can get through this. One more.
26 minutes.
Come on. It's not that bad. Don't turn this into last week's show.
Oh God!
Last week's show was a disaster. That's why
Maestro lost it for us.
They was like, you know what? You don't.
I'm just gonna lose this.
You don't want to keep this show. Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of it for you.
Can we play Sonic?
No, we can't play Sonic.
It's a great song.
It's not that great. It's fun. It's fine. But it gives me an idea of where you are in life that you kind of lean back on it. You know what song I was getting into?
What?
I used it in an episode of the Toddcast because.
That sounds lame.
No, what? Why? Excuse me?
You made fun of my song choice.
No.
So your song choice is stupid too.
Well, no. I talk about a song that was very uplifting and made me feel good.
What's that?
Because like I said, we used it in cause George Santos was supposed to be on the show,
right? And
he was talking about how he got to Washington. So he sings "My Way" by Frank Sinatra.
Oh, okay.
And I was listening.
I thought you were gonna say by Limp Bizkit.
No, not that. But we did.
Either one is plausible,
right? But me as George Santos, I had to learn the lyrics to the song because I've never actually listened to the whole thing before. So I had to learn the lyrics, learn how they were saying, and then follow along and sing as George Santos, singing that song. But then I liked it so much. I was listening to it. I was like, but this is a really good song. And then I was listening to it. It almost brought me to tears because it was just. It strikes something in you. You know what I mean? It's one of those songs that's like, I did it my way, and it really got me in a mood, and it felt really good. And then I realized where I was back. I came back to reality, and I was like, oh, this is where I'm at. I forgot. But it's like you said, it's like their Sonic song up there. It got me.
I wasn't moved to tears by the Sonic song,
but it gave you energy.
Gave me a pick me up.
That My Way gives me a pick me up. It boosted my energy. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it my way. Of course, we've seen how that's gotten me so far. So I don't know, but no, that song gave me that kind of power too. Why a video game song would do that for you is just what's beyond me.
It's so fun.
It's weird. I can't with that. That song gives me anxiety. There's a lot going on in that song.
It kind of it forces you to pick up the pace, which can be a good thing.
I don't want to pick up the pace. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm not doing that on a Friday night. You kidding me?
I'm so sleepy.
I know.
I'm so sleepy all over again.
Why are you so tired?
Well,
they won Valentine's Day.
Last week
it was Valentine's Day. I know you don't have that excuse this week.
Last week it was I was sleep deprived and we had the Journey concert. This week, I don't know. I just didn't sleep well last night for no good reason.
Let me ask you.
I tossed and turned a lot.
Because you were exhausted on last week's show. Did you sleep well that night?
No.
What the hell? What is this?
I don't know. It's my body. It won't do what it's supposed to.
You're exhausted, but you don't sleep. I don't get it.
I don't either.
Nobody does, P.O.R.C. These are questions that we ask, and we must know.
I've been to the doctor repeatedly for it. They're just, oh no.
They're like you.
They can't give me a clear answer.
They're like, P.O.R.C., we're big fans. And so, I don't know. I didn't ask. I'm surprised you asked. What's wrong with me?
Help. I'm just kind of like drowning at this point. Help.
All doctors in town sponsor us.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. You good, bro?
I guess.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. I do remember last week I remember waking up the next day. I got a little sleep, but when I woke up the next day, I saw a friend of mine had posted like, I went and saw Journey. I'm just like, you monster.
How dare you?
You're a monster.
How dare you? You're part of the reason why I am suffering right now. You suck.
The Blake Shelton crowd wasn't terrible.
Really?
Yeah, like we weren't as busy.
Now that's saying something because the crowd here on campus was insane.
Okay.
When I was coming in, because I always come down here a lot earlier than you all. I get here like an hour before, 30
It was
minutes.
really that insane an hour before, because I mean I got here right
midnight.
at 12.
No, yeah, you missed it. I was on Nealon Drive, and I got to, or the turnoff there, at around 11:25, somewhere in there.
Okay.
The entire road was blocked off. Could not go up the road. What is that stretch? That's Volunteer, I think. Right?
I think so.
You turn Nealon onto Volunteer. They blocked it off because his equipment trucks were already pulling out.
Oh, okay.
So I had to drive all the way down to Gay Street, or not Gay Street. The road, that giant hill that takes you up.
That goes to the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame?
No. It's just down the road on Nealon, and there's an intersection. And you turn left, and there's this the steepest hill that you have to drive up. And when you get up to the intersection, on your right, you go to Gay Street. On your left, you go to Cumberland.
Right. Okay.
And then I went left onto Cumberland, and I drove down Cumberland onto Volunteer. Still blocked off in that area, so I had to drive all the way down Volunteer, hang a left back onto Nealon, and loop back around. And then I was able to get in, and I got in here with 3 minutes to spare. 3 minutes before the show started. Usually I'm here a half hour before, at least.
I was pretty lucky.
Yeah. You missed.
I didn't see anything.
You missed everything.
I literally didn't see anything.
Sheila almost hit Cowboys, and I had to get up in the thick of it.
I intentionally went. I got out kind of later, and normally when I get out as late as I do, as I did, I would probably just come here and just tough it and just kill time for a little while. But I was like, I'm not forgoing a shower right now.
Yeah, right.
So I just went home and just kind of resigned myself to being 10 minutes late.
Well, that was fine.
And I somehow
you still got here on
avoided
time.
the entire crowd.
And you got here on time too. Well, around we weren't on there.
I didn't miss a voice break, so
no, we had to kill some time. We had to kill some time because we were still setting up stuff in here. But yeah.
Can you feel the sunshine? Na, 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 na. That's the Sonic song.
I think you need a therapist. I don't think you need to see a doctor. I think you need. Well, the therapist is a doctor, but I think that's the type of medical treatment you need. You know what song?
It's a fun song.
You know what song I love? It's the Sonic the Hedgehog song where he's like, I love sun.
I love what?
I love sun.
I love sun.
I love sun. That's not what you said?
No, can you feel the sunshine?
Oh, can you feel the sun? Every time you start.
I love sun. I love sun. Okay. I love sun. I love sun.
That's what I hear.
I love sun.
That's what I hear when you start singing.
Sun. Is that how it goes?
You nailed it. Perfect. Love it. Oh, God. Well, let's go to a song.
Quick.
Let's play something quick. It's not I Love Sun. Instead, it's... Okay.